Hello, everybody, and welcome to another day of Meeple Masterclass. Apologies for the little late start. We had a last-minute delivery we had to deal with before shutting down the warehouse to go ahead and start playing games. So that's what we did real quick, and that's over. So now we're ready to dive into the game. Today we're going to be playing River of Gold by Office Dogs, and it's a game set in the Legend of the Five Rings universe. My name's Bree, and I'll go around the table real quick.
David
and John.
Yeah. These two gentlemen work in the warehouse, and I work in the office. I got to put some stuff on the website. So, glad to be here playing another game, especially after having to miss last week. So let's dive into this game because it is a really great game. Best part about this game is the beautiful board. So let's go ahead and switch to the 2 over if you would like to. I think I already got the overhead fit. Yep, perfect. So this game is, it's on there, should be. Oh, never mind, it was not. There we go. We're good now.
Or that. Yeah,
I like that side better.
Yep.
So this game is set in the world of Rokugan, like I mentioned, which is the L5R IP. It's popular card game, turned role-playing game, has plenty of novels out for it. It's set into a Oriental themed world where samurai are the ruling class. In this game, we are merchants. We're going to be sailing down this beautiful river, which is not actually made of gold, but it looks like it's made of gold in this game. And we're going to be doing some trading, wheeling and dealing to try to get some trade goods and then get them to the right customers to score victory points. And also gain influence, which will help us score victory points. And the person with most victory points at the end of the game will be the winner here. So the lore, the IP, has several great clans. And in this one, we get to actually play with 4 of them. There are 8 total, with one of them being debatable whether or not it's a great clan. That one is represented. It's Mantis clan. So there were originally 7 great clans, and at some point in time in the lore, the Mantis clan decided to became a great clan. So in this game, we could play as the Crane, Scorpion, Crab, or Mantis clans. Not represented, and I hope they make an expansion pack to represent them, are the Dragon, Phoenix, Unicorn, and Lion. Whenever I played the card game, I was Crab Clan, and I love Crab Clan, so I always be Crab Clan when I play this game now. Even though I don't usually use blue. Still, it's my clan. I gotta play it. So, another fun thing about this game is I've actually read this. The designer of the game, whenever he was originally making it, was actually going to theme this game as a Route 66 game, where we'd be traveling down Route 66, building little gas stations and restaurants and things like that. And then whenever he was in the middle of design, someone came forward to him and said this actually makes really sense to be putting the Rokugan theme on it. So those restaurants and things became shrines and ports. And the Route 66 became the River of Gold. Again, I think this game is absolutely gorgeous, and that is one of the biggest reasons I'm just in love with this game. IP alone. The game itself plays relatively simply, and pretty quickly. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up having a decently short stream today, because I think we'll get through this game in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half with 3 people. But we'll have to get through the teach first, which takes a little bit. So in this game, we are all different clans. There is an optional module where you can pick a patron, and that is the only thing that actually gives your clan special powers. If we decided not to use these guys, we would all be identical except for color and name. So I decided to go ahead and give everybody their 2 cards and let everybody pick one of those 2 cards to go ahead and use. If you want to wait until after the rules explanation to pick, that is great with me. So in this game, we're going to be sailing down this river with our 2 boats. Every time you get to the bottom of the river, you're going to get a little bonus. We're going to have to cycle one of the buildings out, and then your boat comes back up to the top and just keeps going. The cycling of these buildings is going to what speeds up the game and also triggers the end of the game. So wherever your ship lands, there are going to be 4 spots that you will get resources from. Every single one will have 4 spots. So if I land here, for instance, there are 2 spots here and 2 spots here. I will get these 4 buildings. Okay. The blank spots that are all over the board, whenever there's no building on them, will give you 1 money in this game called Koku. This game, and also based on player count, there are a certain number of buildings that already start there. There's always the 3 Imperial markets, and then in a 3-player game, there is 1 port, 1 shrine, and 1 manor. So yeah, all the green buildings are markets. They're going to give you trade goods of some kind. The red buildings are shrines. They're going to give you victory points. Blue buildings are the ports. They're going to give you some money, Koku. And the manors are going to give you influence. So that's what you're doing for the, this whole action thing over here, moving down the river, getting some goods, and some victory points, some influence. The other 2 main things we're going to be doing is going to be building buildings. So whenever you decide to build a building, you have a amount that you have to spend for the space that you're going to be spending it on. You're going to be placing a building over that space. Then you're going to be placing one of your markers on the building to signify that you're the one who owns it. As you do it, you see there's a number here. In this case, this one's a 3. And you're going to get that much influence in the region you built that building. In this case, this is the wheat, I guess, region. I'm going to go ahead and move my guy 3 on this. As you pass things on this track right here, you'll get extra bonuses. And the most important part about this track is at the end of the game, whoever is furthest in the track will get to first place victory points. And there's a second place victory points. And then in some of these, there'll even be a third place victory points. You do have to have at least 1 influence to gain victory points. So if you're back at start, you do not get the pity last place victory points. Yeah, that is the influence track in a nutshell, and building. After you build, we're going to slide all the buildings down on this track down here. Another way that we will end up, speeding up the game is by building lots of buildings. That's how you're going to use your Koku. Or use your trade goods, you're going to get some customers. Everybody's going to have a hand of 2 customers, unless David picks Yoritomo as his patron. Customers all have a set goods that they want in order to fulfill their needs. They also all do something different. So there are 5 types of customers. Let's see if I shuffled. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did 1 of each in a row. 5 types of customers. We have the elders. The elders will belong to an area, and if you get by an elder, you're going to double. You're going to put a marker on here so you remember, but you're going to double the points that area is going to be worth for you at the end of the game. Okay. Every single customer has a immediate effect. Some will have a recurring effect, and everyone will also have, except for this guy, and most of them will also have an in-game effect. So, immediate effect for Elder, place your token on one of these things. End game, get double the points for that thing. All right, Noble. Immediate effect, you're going to get some influence in the Noble's area. So, in this case, it's going to be the little tree guy up here. You also, the first Noble you place, you'll get to upgrade one of your 2 ships to your Noble ship. Ooh. So, you get to pick which one you want to upgrade, and it's going to turn into that ship for the rest of the game. And then each Noble you have gives you a bonus for that ship. This Noble out here, for instance, gives you +1 Koku on each empty space you visit. So these things that give you 1 Koku give you 2 for your Noble ship. Next is Merchant. Merchant, you get to place a token. You get the first merchant you place a token down here, and it's going to give you a bonus every time you cycle to the bottom down here. Artisans, you get to place a token on the corresponding track up here, and it's going to make buildings in that region cost less. Last but not least is the Monk. The Monk does not give you any endgame scoring. Instead, it's going to influence your Divine Favor track. That is this Moon and Sun over here. You have a Moon at 3 and you have a Sun at 2 to start the game with. You cannot increase your Sun past your Moon ever. The Moon is considered your max, and it starts at 3. So you can put it here so you can see the 3.
No, that's fine. I know that's a 3.
I know, but you want to do it like that, so whenever you have 3 on your Sun track, you're going to
Okay.
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that Moon is your cap on your Divinity track. So right now our max is 3 in Divinity. The Sun is the actual Divinity score. You'll notice you have a dice that's going to be really important in a second. At the beginning of your turn, the first thing you do is spin Divine Favor in order to lower or increase your dice by 1 point. You could also spend it from go down from a 1 to a 6, or from a 6 to a 1 if you want to. So, and you can do that as much as you want, as long as you have the divine favor. There's going to be some symbols out here that give you divine favor. The monk is the only way to increase your cap, though. So monks will increase your cap. They also give you another cool bonus. Every one of them lets you put another marker on one of the buildings. So let's pretend like I had this building, even though it's a neutral building. I can then, with this monk, place another marker on this, and I'll get double rewards for it for the rest of the game. Every building can only have 2 markers on it. Max. So I will pick up these guys and shuffle them in the deck, and I will go ahead and give everybody 2 of these. Now, the next important part is at the end of your turn, at the beginning of the game, and at the end of your turn, you're going to roll your dice. On your turn, what the dice face is the action where you're, what you're limited to in actions. So you can either move your boat, fulfill a contract with your customers, or buy a building. You'll see that the dice have numbers, and they also have things associated with the regions as well. So you can only build a building in the region your dice face is going, or buy or fulfill a contract with the customer of that dice face. So for instance, if I had this customer and I rolled that 5, I can then complete him. But if I had this guy, I would have to spend a divine favor to lower that to a 4 before I can purchase him on my turn. Yeah. Unless you're Yoritomo.
So this tells you where you can
Yes.
build a building or do that.
Or how much you move on your boat.
So yeah, I got it.
So the dice is important. And my favorite part about the game is that one of the clever things about this game is that you roll a dice at the end of your turn instead of the beginning. That way you have the entirety of your opponent's turn to figure out what you want to do with that dice roll. You can roll the dice and then start counting the spaces to see where your boats will end up, start thinking about where you can build your buildings. Do you want to spend your divine favor? And by the time it's your turn, you have an idea of what you're doing instead of just rolling the dice then and deciding what you got to do. So turns are very simple. It is spend your divine favor to raise or lower your dice. Build, sail, or deliver one of those, and that's it. Then you can claim masteries. I haven't explained them yet, but I will in a second. And then you can you roll your dice and complete your turn. There are also 2 bonus actions you can do at any time on your turn, which is going to be convert 2 of the same trade good into a different one, or spend 5 koku to get a divine favor. And you can do that at the beginning of your turn, so you can use that divine favor immediately if you would like to. So I'm going to give everybody 2 of these, unless you decide you want to use your Yoritomo.
I'm going to use the victory point.
Let's keep him over there so he looks.
Together.
I am going to use the victory point 1 as well. We're all going to use the victory point 1. We're all using B side. All right.
Well, this makes sense. If I deliver when you deliver, score 3 victory points if this is the first customer in the region you are delivering to.
Yep. So you want to get a set of each region. You can get a total of 18 points, I think is what that will end up being if you get 1 of each. So important things. What do you get victory points for? Well, the biggest thing you're going to get victory points for are the regions. Building buildings will help you get influence in those regions, but gaining that influence is really important. The next thing that is going to give you a lot of victory points is your deliveries. So up here, I don't know if you've seen this, John. This is how many points your customers are worth after you deliver to them. So if you go the whole game without delivering to a single customer, you're missing out on a potential lot of points up here. And it is, scaling. So 1 customer will give you 2 points, but if you deliver to 6 customers, you get 27. The game says if you deliver more than 6, you don't get any extra points at that point in time. I don't think I've had that problem. So last thing are the masteries over here. We're supposed to pick 3 at random, and I did. And you'll see that there are corresponding to the 5 rings plus court. So there's a mastery of air, water, earth, fire, void, and courts. We play with 3 at random. So we are playing with air, water, and fire. And this is going to be first come, first serve. First person to get 3 different types of customers will get mastery of air. And you can go for first, second, and third place. So third place will get something still. Own 1 of each of the building types. So the building types are ports, manors, shrines, and markets. You own 1 of each, you get a mastery of water. Mastery of fire is delivering to the 2 of the same type of customer. So you get 2 of the same type of customer, you get the mastery of fire. And I think with that, we are pretty much ready to play. See if anybody's got any. Nope, nothing yet. Let's go ahead and determine first player. Got our first player token. What was fun is Nikki actually picked out one for this time, so she said it's pretty funny. So let's go ahead and look at it. Santa's Helper. The player who has been closest to the North Pole is the starting player. France is north of us, I believe.
I flew through Nome, Alaska when I was stationed in Korea.
Let's go ahead and let's winner over there. That sounds great. All right, so starting player.
I can't help you, but that's what I did.
Starting player is going to start with 7 Koku.
Okay.
Second place is going to start with 8, and then third place is going to start with 9.
So
Secondly, we have to get our starting boat position.
What is this 5?
That's 5, yep. Starting boat position. So each boat does not start at the starting place. You're going to roll a dice and move your boat that many places. No bonuses. You just move that many places. 1, 2, and 3.
6.
5, 6 is right there.
Okay.
And then I get a 2. 1, 2.
2 for me also.
All right. There we go. So then everybody can go ahead and roll their dice for their first turn. And then keep that dice somewhere near you. I like to keep mine on my board. And then you're up first. You have the FI to do whatever you want. A couple things I did not mention is that your buildings. So whenever you land on these, you're going to get the you're going to go ahead and get that thing. However, whoever owns the building gets the owner's bonus. So if you land on my building, I will get this every single time. You will get that every single time.
Yeah.
Also, because the way the things work, if you land here, you get these 4. The places that have the most lines connecting to it has the most places that most spaces that connect to it. So these 12 spaces actually have 3 things that connect to it, whereas the ones that don't have any only have 1. So if you buy this 6 spot, you only get it if someone lands in there. But if you buy this 12 spot, you'll get it on all 3 of these. So keep that in mind as you make your purchases.
Okay.
So there's these are all level 1 buildings. These will be level 2 buildings. Those will just be stronger. Once we're through the level 1 stack, we're gonna get visited by the Emperor. And what he's gonna do is give every building that you own out there, you're gonna get your owner's bonus for it, just one time immediately, like a little mid-game pick-me-up. And then the last thing right here is whoever gets basically uncovers the last tile on this and triggers the end of the game, instead of having another turn, they're going to just gain 5 points. And then everybody else is going to have another turn, and then the game's over.
So basically, whatever trade goods are defined on the top part, that's
That is
what
what-
you're trying to deliver to that person.
Exactly. That's what you'll need.
So how do you acquire trade goods?
Well, there's a lot of different ways. For one, you can build buildings. Like, for instance, if you buy this building right here, you can then land on this building and get a silk.
Got it.
This building right here, if you buy this one, whoever lands on it gets 2 points, but every time someone lands on it and you own this building, you get a porcelain.
That's it.
The other main way of doing it is by jumping up on the influence track, because the first position on each of the influence track is a trade good. So if you
Okay,
want
so
to
basically, first round of games, you probably can't deliver anything.
can't deliver anything the first round, building is probably a good choice, but again, you might just sail down the river, get some koku.
That's what I'll probably do then. Yeah.
So-
So that's a movement of 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll move this guy 5.
2, 3, 4. And now you're going to wrap up to the top. All right. So the first thing you're going to do, and I always do this in reverse order so you can kind of take a pick after you get all your stuff,
Sure.
is get your 6 koku from landing up there.
Okay.
Okay. Then, since you passed go, we have to get rid of one of these.
Okay.
Slide these down, put another one out. And then you get to go either get 3 koku or one of any trade good you want. That's why I had you get your koku first, so you know how much koku you're going to get before you picked what you wanted from down there.
Okay, then I will get, you say any trade good?
Mm-hmm.
This thing.
There you
Okay.
go. Okay.
And now I roll the die again.
Yep, now it's the end of your turn.
Same
Okay.
one.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get some silk and trade. Ooh, I might do that. I could also get a lot of koku for that. That'll put me up to 8, 11. That's actually a good number to have because there's an 11 on there, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will go right there. That's going to give me 3 Koku. And it's going to give me a Silk. And I get to draw the card from the customer deck and then discard a card. Eesh. Discard. There we go.
Okay.
Up to John with his 3, and I get a reroll.
Yep. I think I will move.
Where'd you get a reroll?
What?
Where'd you get a reroll?
I just get a roll.
Oh, you
Not.
Yeah. Let's see. That gives me porcelain and a favor and 3 Koku. And I roll. Whoop. And David.
All right, you're up to a 5 again, and you have a lot of money to buy a building if you'd like, and
Right.
stick it somewhere really nice if you wanted to.
So I can stick it in that color.
Yep. So you have a 12 spot, an 11 spot, a 6, and a 9. So again, the bonus is like, so a 6, you have to land there to get it, but the
Right.
11, you can go one to land in any of these 3 spots.
Same way with the 12.
Same with the 12. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll go with the 11 spot then.
Okay, cool. So you'll spend 11.
Okay.
And then you'll decide which of these buildings to get for. So the number in the middle is how much you're going to move up on this track right here. So you'll see that it's the big award for getting first place in the game's 8, which is the second worst, but you know, it's still 8 points.
Yeah.
So that middle number is going to get you more points on there. The left thing is going to be what you get every time someone lands on there, including you. And the right thing is going to be what happens when you land on
Okay. I'll go with this one.
it. Okay, so we're going to stick that right out there. And, you know, just to keep it all facing that way, we'll flip it over.
And I put my little
Yep,
person.
exactly. And then how much was that one? That was the 0. So you'll move 0 on this track. However, every time someone lands on these spaces, they'll get 3 money, and you'll get a money and a porcelain. Okay. Then you can reroll your die. I really wanted one more Koku. I could do that, though. Nah, I'll just go ahead and spend my 9 Koku. And do not forget about your guy's ability. I don't really remember what they all do, so I'm not going to be able to keep track for you. But I have an 11. I'm not going to spend that. What am I doing? I'm doing this wrong. I'm spending 9 is what I'm doing to build here. And I am going to build this manor here. That's going to give me 4 influence on the tree. If you put me all the way up here, I'll pass the rice and gain a rice from doing that. And, yeah. All that good right there. Let's roll my dice down.
And put another building out.
Oh, yeah, and put another ability now. And see, I just said don't forget your person's ability, and I almost forgot mine. Mine ability is whenever I build a building, I get to gain a point for every space that's connected to it. So I'll gain 2 points.
Very nice.
And I'll roll a 6.
Let's see. So I think I want to spend my 12 to build right there.
Nice, nice.
And yeah, this building looks fun. It gives me just 1 favor up here.
Alrighty then.
So if I move here, I get, what do I collect?
You will collect 5 total money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, okay.
And then you'll get a rice.
Okay.
And then John will get a victory point and a divine favor, which he's at max already, so he's going to lose that bonus.
Okay, I was going to
Do that anyway. So you go ahead and gain a victory point.
so I'll get 5.
Yep.
And I get a rice.
Yep, you get a rice. Now, if you guys didn't notice on your board, there is a max Koku limit and a max resource limit, which shouldn't really matter too much, but it's there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move 6 on my turn. I was gonna move 6. I'm gonna move this guy now. He's gonna come down to the end and come up here. So I would like to gain 3 Koku for passing go, and then gain 6 more for landing up there. I also passed go, so I will have to delete this guy, and then put another guy out. Roll my dice. No, it's your turn. I do not need 6s. Do not need 6s.
Like, you know what I don't need is getting more divine favor when I'm already capped and also getting dice rolls that I actually want to use.
Yeah, right.
So,
Poor you.
oh well, it is what it is. So we will take this guy and move 1, 2, 3.
I'll go ahead and get this taken care of for you, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh,
I forgot about that. Oh yeah, that's a bonus I never even remember. If you end up taking this building to build, you also get a divine favor. Neither of us did it.
Yeah, I don't think it's been around.
And even if it was,
And I was already capped when I took the building in first. Yep. All right. So
I
let's
think
see.
you took one day here, and I took that.
Let's see. I get 2 Koku for for landing there, and 2 rice, and my owner bonus of a victory point, and
Okay.
you know what? I will
Oh, this
take
is the brown one.
even another rice for pass and go, and I'll roll.
You gotta stop doing that.
And maybe stop knocking my divine favor.
maybe.
No promises. All right, David.
I'm going to spend 6.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take that one right there.
Okie dokie.
Put it right here.
Yep. And that'll get you
4 on the brown track.
Mhm.
I'm looking for. Okay, so I get 4 on the brown track. Then this is the brown track.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I get
A porcelain. Yep. Absolutely.
perfect. I needed that.
And then since you took that
And-
one, you get your divine favor.
Yep.
Your yellow sun.
Yep. And here's where the Scorpion Clan comes into play. When you pass me on a track that I am present on, I gain 3 points.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And can't claim any mastery yet. So I just roll my die.
Yep.
6 and 10. That's actually going to be better for me.
I have a orange building already. Okay. I am going to spend 2 divine favor, ouch, to turn this from a 6 to a 2. I will then spend 8 Koku to buy a building. It's going to be this guy right here. He's going to go right there and give me 4 on this track. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll pass the 2 Goku thing, so I'll get 2 my Koku back. And it's also touching 2 river spaces again, so I'll move up 2 more from my Crab Clan dude, and then I will pass to John.
Okay. Yet again, I rolled something I want to use, so I will spend 3 rice
God, I keep doing
and
sixes.
deliver to this merchant, who gives me 3 influence in the forest. 2, 3, which refunds a third of the rice I spent. And she is worth points every time I complete a journey.
Nice.
So that's nice.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to spend 1 divine favor to make this a 5.
Yep.
Then I'm going to deliver
Yep.
to this guy. So I deliver these 2, and I deliver these 2.
Yep. You will gain 2 influence in this zone right here. So you're going to go up there and gain a rice back.
Okay.
And then you will also go ahead and change out your big ship with one of the ones you want out there.
Doesn't really matter.
It does with this right here. When your ship sails, you may adjust your die up or down 1 for free. So whenever your ship sails,
that doesn't matter which ship I replace because of because the position really doesn't.
yeah, yes,
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
Just keep this in mind that
Right. Yeah, and with that, I was just saying I'll just go ahead and replace that.
yeah.
I was just saying it doesn't really matter as far as position goes.
Now you're also at the end of the game going to get a bonus victory point for every type of building you own.
Got it.
Which you're going to want to go for one of each type anyways because of this guy right here. Oh, draw 2.
Yes, draw 2, discard.
Yep. So
one of
whenever you
these
make a
2,
delivery,
yes.
you get to draw 2 customers and discard 1, and I just do it face down underneath the deck. So
Can't discard that one.
I don't think
No reason not to put it at the bottom of the deck.
I think I don't think we're gonna get through the entire deck, but just in case, I'll have John put his first. All right. So we're at a 6 again. I'm at a 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hooray! So, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of something for everybody here. I'm gonna be landing right here. So that means that John will get a sun and a victory point. You will get 2 Koku.
Wait a minute, give me 3 victory points too. I got that.
Yes. And now you get 2 Koku from the building I landed on.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna get a lot of stuff. I'm gonna get a silk. I'm gonna get a rice. I'm gonna get 3 victory points. I am then going to get one of my choice, which I will get porcelain because I might as well. And then I will also get my bonus for passing go, which will be. I get 3 Koku for that as well, so I'll get 3. I'll get more Koku. I'm gonna try to build a lot of buildings in the beginning. And that is my entire turn.
Mm-hmm.
We'll roll dice and get a 5, which is a little better for me.
Let's see.
Now I don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to until I get some more divine favor.
Yep. I will spend 1 to take this up to a 6 and deliver to this guy. Spending these resources.
Just throw them all in there. We can sort it later.
Yep. Let's see. He gives me
2 in the cart.
2 in the fish area,
Each.
which gives me back the silk I spent, and can upgrade one of my ships. Let's go this one.
So that guy's gonna give you a bonus point for every region you have at least 1 ship in at the end of the game. On top of that, what does he do for you with your big ship?
Anytime my Imperial ship lands and collects from at least 1 building I own, I get points.
Nice. Points. More points.
A point.
Well, sweet. You guys got your noble ships out there pretty fast compared to me. And then you have the dice roll, and then it's David's turn.
Number 3. So I can go 2, 3, or 4 because of my ship.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what would I get when I land?
So this guy can't go 2, 3, or 4. This is the only guy that can go.
This
2,
guy,
3, or
you
4.
mean?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I was looking at.
So
My
at
bad.
this space, you have a rice, a divine favor, 2 influence in the forest, and then 2 Koku.
Okay. There you go then.
Cool. So get your 2 Koku.
Okay.
I'll give you your 2 influence here, which gives you a rice. You'll gain another rice. So you should have total 1 rice from that. Or sorry, 2 rice from that.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
okay,
what I
cool,
did.
cool.
Yep.
And then you also get divine favor.
Which means
And
I
then
got my
I will gain a divine favor. Woo. Do I have 11? Oh, I do have 11. Man, I thought I had 12 again. I'm always one shy on Koku.
I know that's the weird. The numbers are weird. It's like
Oh, man. All right, so I will go ahead and spend 9 again instead of 12.
I've noticed that about how you earn Koku and what
Uh,
you.
We're going to go ahead and buy this guy right here and stick him right here. Nah, I'm going to get this guy instead. I'm going to have to go for ports. This is going to give me one massive influence on this right here. I am blue. And then I'll put this right here. And that is my entire turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I get 2 points. Yeah. Taka. Usaki Taka.
Yep.
Usuki, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll get 2 influence here, which gives me a rice. And a total of 5 Koku. And then David, you will gain a Koku and a porcelain.
Ooh, I forgot to reroll my dice. Something I will do a lot. It is your turn now, David.
Okay, I can do this at any time, right? The converting
Yep,
of these.
converting.
So I'm going to do those 2. Gives me that. And then I'm going to deliver my monk.
Yep.
So that's these 2. 1 and 1.
Yep. Okay. First thing you'll do after delivering the monk is you're going to increase your moon by 1, so you'll have a higher maximum, and then you'll gain 2 divine favor, which will just raise it back up to your 4. And then you can place a second clan marker in any of your buildings to basically double claim it. You will end up getting double bonuses for that building, and it has to be one of your 2. So that guy down there, or that guy up there.
This is what I get when
Yep.
people land on it. So
Mhm.
that's the better one. Okay.
Cool beans. That would be.
And now I draw 2
Yep,
and discard.
Yep. And then you can re-roll, and then it'll be my turn, and I am going to.
Okay, what do these do? Okay,
That's going to lower your building cost by 2 in
got it.
that region.
Got it.
So these numbers out here will cost less.
Okay.
Let's see, I can do that and gain a bunch of money. I think I'm going to. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna go 1 and sail right there.
So what are our things over there again? The masteries.
Mastery is 1 of each building type, 1 of each customer type. Sorry, 3 different customers. So if you build 1 more customer of a different type, you'll get that one, and then 2 of the same customer.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab a silk, a rice, a porcelain. That is that. I will get 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. I will get 3 Koku. 1, 2, and 3. 1 rice, 1 silk, 3 victory points, 3 in that. I will also get. I already got my porcelain. David, you'll gain 2 Koku from my boat, and then you will gain a victory point
Yep.
and a divine favor. Actually, you got 1 now.
Hey.
And then I will re-roll my dice, and then it is John's turn.
Right.
It's the one I wanted.
Come on.
Mhm.
Third time in a row I've rolled the same number.
Nice.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I will spend 2 favor to take this down to a 3, and then move my Imperial ship 3.
Get all the Koku.
Landing there. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from landing there. I get
Your divine favor back.
I rice and 1 of my divine favor and a point back, and
You also get the bonus down here.
I get
will
that bonus. Which more rice seems useful. Yeah.
Okay, give me another 3 points too.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And And let's see. Oh, and my merchant triggers. I have satisfied 2 customers, so she gives me 2 points. And I landed on a building I own, so that's another point. And with my imperial ship,
Yep.
so that's another point.
Damn. I mean, darn.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm,
no.
mhm. And I'll roll. Pass the turn.
Move your ship. Did you roll your? Is that another 3 you rolled?
Yeah, that's what I
Mm.
said. 3 times in a row, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes you just like that same number.
Now, this time it will move. 1, 2, 3.
Alrighty then. So you actually will get 6 Koku from that, that's pretty good. I will get my divine favor and 1 point. I, on my turn, will go ahead and buy my first guy. Ooh, it's a monk. It's gonna be giving me these guys. All that porcelain I got. I will increase this by 1 and then get 2 in divine favor. And then I'll place mine on an opposing building. I'm gonna take it with this guy up here. So I will gain those rewards as
You
well.
gotta match me.
Yeah. I wanted to.
I mean, it's a good building.
It is a pretty good building. And it's like I only have 2 options right now. It's either that one or this one. The other option would have been this one, but it's already got 2 tokens on it.
Yeah.
So that is my turn, and I will draw my 2 cards and choose one of them.
I will
I usually don't
spend
go for 2
1,
months
pick
in
this up
game.
for a 5,
Yeah, that seems good.
and then spend 2 rice to deliver to an artisan. Let's see, I get 2 more favor here,
Mm-hmm.
and I now have the artisan bonus
Mm-hmm.
in that region. And that gives me a mastery for 3 different customer types.
Yes, it does.
So how do you know if you got the different building types?
The building types are 4 different colors. You have a green building and a blue building. There's also orange and red.
Okay, that's how they go. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They also have symbols but they all correspond to the same colors. So you can see the blues are reports, so they have that boat symbol on there.
Got it.
Manors, they have a house.
Yeah, but once you
Shrines
put
are
the little
red.
things on there, you pretty much cover up the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got
So I think it is your turn now, David.
it. Okay. And I am going to. I rolled a 6, so I'm going to spend 13
Ooh, yeah, the
and
big
build
On the big one. Yep.
and give me this one.
Okay, so that's going to go right there. It's going to be 4 in this section,
All right.
which is going to put you up here.
And what do I collect there?
You will collect a silk.
Right.
You will also pass John. And you will also trigger the Imperial Visit. Emperor's Visit. So the Emperor's going to visit now. We'll say it's at the end of your turn, which doesn't really matter. The building you built is going to give you 1 Koku for every customer you have collected. So you'll gain 2 Koku.
Right.
You'll gain a 3rd Koku from this guy. Actually, you're going to gain a total of 5 Koku from your buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And a porcelain.
Does he collect
Ooh.
that twice?
Yeah, you get 6. You get 6 Koku and 2 porcelain. That is
Okay.
correct. John, you will get a divine favor and a point. I will get 2 points total and 2 divine favors, which I'm already maxed. You know how that feels, huh? Another divine favor. Oof, that's rough. And then a thing of my choice, which is just going to be porcelain.
Yep. And just like that, the game's already half over.
Yep. Game. Like I said, the game is pretty quick.
These are the kind of resource games I like, where it's real. It's a simple
streamlined.
end
It's
of,
streamlined. Yeah.
and it's a simple end of game rule. I mean, some of these resource game rules have so much complex rules for how you end the game. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Cosmic Encounters is a prime example. It's not exactly a resource building, but it's similar, and it's a nightmare to win or end game.
I am going to reduce my thing by 1 and spend my 5 Koku to buy a building, and it's going to be... I have a red one, I need a green one. It's going to be this green one right here to go up here. 4 points for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get a porcelain back.
I see you just passed me.
I did pass you.
How dare.
I know, right? And I stick one of my guys up there. I will also now claim a mastery, one of each building type. And we get to stick out. What am I doing? Yeah. Stick out the first 2-point building, which now the blue buildings give you 5 money.
Mm.
And the green buildings give you a resource of your choice. The red ones give you 3 victory points now, I think. Yep. And then the orange one give you 3 influence.
Some good
So
stuff.
those are the same color, right?
Yep.
No, I mean this one here. The one I own and this are the same color.
Yes, yes, yes.
The red and the orange are really close in color.
They are, they are.
It's
All right, that is my turn. I will roll a dice and then let John take his.
Spend 2 favor, go up to 5, take advantage of my artisan, and pay 10 to. Oh,
Where's yours now? Oh, down here. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Put that out. I go up another 3
Gain 2
and
Koku
refund
back.
2 of that Koku. And there's that.
Hmm.
Okay.
okay. Are you going to put another?
Oh, I
Oh.
will. Did you get your divine favor?
Nope.
Nah, now we
Sure
get the ones
did.
that are worth 5.
Okay, so I am going to spend a divine favor to make this a 1,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to deliver my artisan
Okay.
to porcelain,
Nice, nice, nice.
and now I gain 2 in the mountain.
2 in the mountain that's up here. So you're going to go ahead and gain 2 Koku back for passing that little spot.
Since I've already done that one, I don't get my 3 experience.
Yep.
Oh, it's the first customer. No, in the same in
Yeah,
the
so
region.
you do get your
so-
3. Yeah.
No, I don't know. No, it's the first customer in the region. That's not my first customer in the region.
Yeah, it is.
And how did I get?
You get points for lighting and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, points for buildings.
So it's
also.
100% the first
oh,
customer in that
point.
region.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay, it's the first customer in that region. Okay, so I get.
And then you can
And
stick a token there, so you remember that you get -2. Well, there's only 1 building slot left, but you only have to spend 4 for it. 1 of your.
That there. Yeah, right. Sorry.
That's all good.
And then it lets me spend 2 less than that's just end of game.
In the game, yep. So all your artisans will make all 3 every 3 resources you own worth a victory point.
Right. And let me draw 2 and pick
Yeah.
one. And I get one of the masteries.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
Different-
3 different customers.
Yep.
Right.
Let me think for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's no good. That is a lot of victory points. I'm gonna go ahead and use a divine favor, take this to a 3 to play out an artisan with 2 silk. Get 2 in this region right here, which will give you my silk back. Place this right here.
You can do this. So used
Yep.
to doing that at the beginning of my
Yeah.
turn that I don't think about
I
it
will
at the
then-
end.
Draw 2. And keep 2. And that'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah, roll. That's what I need to do. 6.
All right. I will just move my 4. 2, 3, 4. Get 2 influence in forest, which is worth 2 Koku. Get another 2 Koku for landing where I did, and 2 victory points.
You are up.
Trying to- Oh yeah, I got all this the last time around. I was trying to remember where I got those money from, and it was like, yeah. Okay.
Spending too much of
Well, then money doesn't really do. Money's only good for building stuff. So.
yeah, but building stuff's important.
Well, that's I mean, but it's
Influence.
all that's really. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move me 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then you can go up to 6 or down to 3 if you would like. Up to 6 will get you more money. Down 1 will get you less money.
I'll go up 1. Yeah.
So you're gonna get 5 Koku and 2 on this track here, 1 and 2.
You already moved me on.
And then I will gain this and a point, and you just get a point, and then we're good.
Okay.
And then you get a roll, and I'll take my 6. I'm gonna go ahead and move because I need to get my votes down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do 1 less and just get a bland Koku. That's not really great. I do need silk eventually, so I will grab a silk and 3 Koku, and that is my turn.
Okay.
What a boring turn.
I will spend an influence to take this up to 4. And move 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Gain a silk. Trade. Customer card. Do that. And it's worth 2 Koku for landing there. And also 2 influence here, which gives me the favor back.
You were here, weren't you? Were you here?
Yes.
Okay. It just seemed like you went from here to here and spinning 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Maybe I just missed all. You're good.
And then victory point for owner, rewards on that building, and that was my Imperial ship that landed there on friendly building, so that's another point. And I roll, and that is my turn.
Move that one 5 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, and cycle up.
Right.
So up here you'll get 4 Koku and 2 rice. I will max out my divine favor, and we both get a point. And then over here, we'll burn one of these. And then you're going to get either 3 money or a goods of your choice.
I'll take one of these.
There you go. And then that would be the end of your turn.
Yep.
I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. I get 6 Koku. I get 1 victory point. I get 4 on this, so I get 2 more Koku and a rice.
Excuse me.
I will then give you 1 victory point if you haven't gotten it, and I will give you 2 Koku and 2 porcelain.
Okay.
Fair enough. Let's see.
There you go.
Can you deliver more than 1 per turn?
No.
So okay, I was just trying to understand. Yeah.
No.
That's okay.
Is it okay?
Let's see. I will spend a favor, take this up to 6, and wrap my Imperial ship around and land up there.
I'll delete that for you.
Let's see, I get 2 rice, a favor, right? A point. Bree gets a point. Bree very much maxes out her favor. I get a favor. 4 Koku from landing there. And I'll take a porcelain from that bonus. My merchant gives me 3 points for my 3 customers. My noble gives me a point for landing on a friendly building. And I believe that is everything. Except re-rolling. There we go. Okay.
Okay, I'll spend a divine favor to make this a 4.
Mhm.
Wherever it is.
Oh, sorry again.
Okay. Then I'm going to deliver a merchant,
Yep.
which are 2 of these and 1 of these.
Okay. You're going to get 3 into that space.
Right.
So you're going to go ahead and gain 3.
I'll get a porcelain back.
You get a porcelain back. You will also gain 3 points for Kudaka because that is the first one of that section.
Right.
So he gets 3 points there. You will also place your marker down here so you remember you have an extra bonus every time you pass go.
Right.
And then I think that's it.
So that's what that is?
That's what this one is.
Oh,
So every time you pass go now, when you complete your journey, you may sell goods for 5 each.
Okay.
Never seen that one before. It's interesting.
Hmm.
All right, I have options and I don't know what's best. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with spending 10.
oh, I need to draw and discard.
Yep.
again.
To buy this guy. Give me Koku back if I get that guy.
Discard that.
I'm actually going to spend 1 less and buy 11 instead. And it's going to be this guy. Right here. So I spent 9 because of my guy minus 2. I'm going to get 2 points here and go up to there.
Okay. Let's see. I rolled a 2. And I think I will spend 12 to build here. And so this one. That is worth 3 influence there. Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll mine.
And did you, don't forget to do those.
Yep.
Now that's the orange one?
That's the orange one, yep.
Okay. Like,
And it's your turn.
yeah, no, unfortunately that doesn't help me. Orange is what color? What number?
Orange is...
On the die one.
Oh, it doesn't... It's wherever you put your building.
Oh, that's all it is?
Yeah.
No, well, I thought you could only build
You only build where you put your... So you,
region matching.
yeah,
die.
you
That's
roll-
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Which
It's
This is 4.
what'd you roll?
Rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6.
So you,
yeah.
these are your... This is where you put your 6 buildings.
Right. Okay. No. Okay. That's fine. Give me a building for.
You want this one right here?
Right. Well, first I want that right there.
Okay, so 6
Right.
goes right there. And you get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to get 2 back. 2 Koku back as well.
Okay.
And then that's it. This will come here. We're getting close to the end of the game. I'm gonna get my gotta get my guys out as fast as possible now.
Do I that gives me my mastery, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. You can go ahead and give me a yeah, 1, 2, 3.
For each type of building.
You only have 3 types of building. You
No,
have
I should have
blue, orange, and green. Where's your red building at?
right there.
That's orange.
Well,
Yep.
that's what I kept after. Okay.
You need an orange and a red.
No, that's why I thought that was red. Okay, never mind.
But I mean, like you need even if that was red, you still need an orange. Then you need 4 different types of buildings.
Well, I thought that's what I was getting at. That's why it's hard to tell the colors. I was
Yeah.
I should have. That was my mistake then.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
I still
and,
put that on there though.
You've already got it on there.
No, on
Oh
the-
yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't. Yeah, that's orange and that's orange.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
But that's okay. Believe me, I don't mind when I'm learning. It doesn't bother me.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy an elder. I already decreased that to get up to 202. This elder is going to let me place this thing right here, so I get double points for that spot right there. I will then draw 2 cards. And that seems like a thing I can do. Ignore you. Yep. And then it is your turn.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, I think the points are worth it. I will spend 1 to tick that back around to a 1 and cash in 2 silk for a porcelain. And spend the 3 porcelain on a second merchant.
Yep.
Which is that mastery.
And you get 3 points in
3 in
1, 2, and 3. You're up there now.
Was that 3? No, I had 1.
Yeah, you
that's-
get
that,
porcelain.
That refunds 1 of the porcelain.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Ready then?
That's,
You still have enough for a red building once it pops out.
yeah, I know. No, I know. I'm not worried about that. I'm just thinking of, okay, so now I'm going to spend a divine to knock this up to a 6. They didn't put the dice together the normal way. That's why I'm having trouble finding the
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah,
Okay.
they made it a spin down.
Yeah, it's a spin down.
No, I meant a normal die is 1, 6,
Yeah,
5, 2.
Yes, a spin down is that you can go 1, 2,
Got it.
3,
Yeah, I
4,
see.
5,
I know, I just-
6.
I'm
Yeah.
so used to the dice being a certain way that I,
Yeah, no,
you know.
yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna,
2 of those for an artisan. You get the thing now.
Right.
You get 2 in the carp.
right,
So 1, 2 in the carp. You will get
and I get 3
one.
experience,
this one.
3 more
And you get-
experience points.
Yeah, because you don't have a carp yet. So 3 more for. Hey, you almost maxed out. You only need 1 more.
And I got it.
You just gotta get the resources, huh? Or you already got the
I
resources.
already got the resources for it too.
Okay. 5. I do like that one, but I also like getting all the money. So I would like to build both of you eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Land if I land there, I get a lot of good stuff. Yes, I am landing there. So that's going to be only 3 money for me. I'm going to get money from down there too. So I'm going to get 6 money total.
Let's see. You get 4 points total.
I will get,
4. I get 1. We both get favor.
I get a resource. I get a rice and then a resource of my choice, which will be silk.
And
I get
and another
and
silk
another silk.
besides.
Do I want? Yes, I do want that. Then you will get 2 koku. Don't forget, there's a maximum of 25 koku.
I'm not there yet, but
Yeah. And at the end of the game, your merchant will convert every 5 you have into
Right,
1
yeah.
each.
Yep. Okay. That
So
seems like
At
it's
this
it
stage,
for
it might
me.
be worth hoarding.
Yeah. Right. Not me, because I don't have.
Yeah.
now that's red, right?
That is red.
Thank you.
That is red. That is the one you need. That is red.
All right. So mine, I believe I was going to 1, 2, 3.
I did not collect 3 points from this building for Taka. So if you don't mind moving me 3.
Yep.
I've been doing really good at remembering that.
Yep. All right. So I am moving 4 with this ship. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3.
3 gets a favor. I get 4 points. 5 because I landed on a friendly building with my Imperial ship. And I get
2
in
and tree.
2 in tree, which is a favor. And 1 resource of my choice. Sure, we'll say something or other. There's silk coming up. I'll take a porcelain. All right. Oh, and one lonely coke.
Okay, I'm going to spend one divine favor to make this a 4. And that will let me buy a red, right?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and buy a 12.
Okay. Yeah. And you go 5 in red, which will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You'll get 2 Koku back. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and get your thing on there.
And what I get 3 experience.
And then you get to go ahead and get this right here. I already moved your experience thing on here.
Okay, and I get 3.
Oh, and you, no, that's not a customer.
That's customer.
Yeah, and then I'll take your little token for this mastery.
Oh, right, got it.
There you go. You get a mastery.
I managed to get each of them.
Yep. I have a 2. I mean, 1 more building will end the game. I might do it, but I also have 1 less guy than you, and getting 1 more guy might be really good.
Does divine favor help you at the end of the game at all?
No, it does not convert at all.
Okay,
Actually, it might be victory point. I don't think it is.
I wouldn't think so, since it's just a way of.
Yeah. Yes, it is not worth any victory points. All right, I am not going to end the game. I am instead going to spend 2 divine favor and 2 silk to buy another artisan, which will give me 2 points here, which gives me a porcelain. Yeah, that's important. Which gives me a porcelain, and also lets me go ahead and claim this mastery. And I actually have already claimed this one. I just forgot to put a thing down. And then I'll draw 2 customers. And then decide if I want to keep one of these or I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. 2 of them are green. Yeah, there's a lot of blue out there, so I'll keep the blue one. Yeah, that seems fine. I don't think that's gonna matter, but you know, there you go. Now I'll re-roll my dice, and then it is. So remember, the next person to build a building or cross the river will end the game. They get a bonus 5 points, which is not nothing. That's actually pretty cool.
I will spend 1 to take this up to a 6. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 6 Koku. David gets 2 Koku, 2 porcelain. Bree gets a victory point and a favor. I get 2 victory points.
Yep.
Total.
And then 4 on
And
here.
4
1, 2,
influence,
3, 4, which gives you
which
3
is
more victory points.
3. Okay. Well, 1, but okay. That's fine.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
I can twist that enough.
Okay. I'm going to spend a divine favor to make this a 2. And then I'm going to deliver my 3rd artisan
Cool.
and give me 3 points.
Yep, it is. You did all 1 of each.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And you maxed out here, so you might as well not worry about it anymore.
Right. Yeah.
On top of that,
Right.
now what you want to do is, since you have 3 artisans, is hoard resources.
Right. Oh, I know. Yeah.
Okay, you're already on it. You're
Yeah, I'm already on it. Right.
already on it. All right, cool. 1, 2, and
Oh,
3.
give me, I don't know why I'm bothering. Give me the top one.
Okay. This one goes tucked under. Wait.
Yeah.
That actually might be good. Do you like that? Oh, you. If you end up building him, he's worth a lot of victory points. He might be worth 12 if you can.
Okay.
Give me one of the other two back.
That's the elder. That's the other guy that came up.
No, this is the one you want to keep.
Oh, then that was the other guy. that
Yeah.
came up, right.
You don't need that guy. You might, if you build that elder, he is worth, and you keep your lead here, he's worth 12 points.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I doubt that I'll be able to build him.
Yeah, we'll see. It is my turn. I have a 3. I have 3 divine favors. So that's a pretty wide range of stuff. I can get 1, 2, 3 to that range. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6. Those kind of all suck. How do you get some victory points? That's nice. 1, that's victory points and stuff there, and lots of stuff there. Lots of rice. Oh, getting a lot of rice might be good for these two guys. Okay, or build a building. And I feel like that's got to be what I do. I will spend one of these to tick this to a 2. I will spend 6 resources to buy this building right here. Go up 5 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will pass a divine favor, so I spent 1, gain 1. I passed you, you get 3. I land on that, I get 3.
You get 3. Yep.
I also will stick this guy right here.
All right, and that triggers.
That triggers the end of the game, so I am not taking another turn. Instead, I will take this for a bonus 5 points.
Mm-hmm. And I think that means what I want to do is spend a favor, bring this down to a 5, and cash in this merchant. She gives me 3 favor in this region, but oh well. And yeah.
Do you have a even 10 money, or do you have 9?
I have 9.
Oh.
But because of the that bonus, she's worth more for me than getting a building in a new region.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. So that bonus is big.
Okay, so what do I collect here?
let's see. So here you get 2 favor here, passing Bree.
Yeah, which is good. That's really good.
That's 4 points for you. You get a total of 5 money, 2 porcelain from here.
So 5 money, 2 porcelain, which is really good because it almost gets you up there. But
And
not quite.
a 6th money for this.
1 more money.
And then also
5 more money. 6 more money.
6 more money for having
Yep.
6 customers.
Right.
And another 2 favor in that region.
Which doesn't do anything, but it's fine.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So lots of money, which is a couple points.
Yep.
So.
Well, and this gives me points too.
Yep.
All right.
Gives me-
Location. Live stream. Players. Brian. You should be pretty high on here, I would think. John. Oh yeah, you're 6th on here. And David, you kind of went down a little bit. Oh, 0 plays of this game, David. What is that? All right, roles. I am Crab, and I'm Izakataka. David is Mantis, and you are actually Kudaka.
Mhm.
Is that K-U-D? D, just 1D.
Yeah.
Kudaka.
Kudaka.
And then John is Scorpion, and you are...
Shosuro.
I should know all these because,
Well, you were saying before the stream, this character is relatively minor in the books.
Yeah, but yeah, she's got a card though. Let's actually use the same card art from the game. A lot of these cards are the same card art from the card game. These two are for sure.
Yeah.
These two are the same art. I think they got even a new one for Kachika though. Again, because she's really important. Who was start player? You were, yes. So you're 3rd. I was 2nd. And
No, I went first.
that's what I just said.
Yeah.
Great. Let's go ahead and go to the scoring app. This one doesn't have a built-in scoring app, so BGG stats, if you're listening, build a scoring app for this one. It really does help. Let's start with the where we're at on this board here. That puts me at exactly 30. David at 18. And John at 45. Nice. Okay. The next thing we go to is going to be our masteries. Did you not get that mastery ever?
I did not. I only have 3 buildings.
Okay, so
And 2 of them are the same.
John gets 14 on masteries, though, with just 2 of them. David is going to get 5, 10, 15. And I am going to get 13. 13, 14, 15. Oh. Okay, I will get a bonus 5 points for this guy over here. We'll just do that real quick. Okay. Now let's do our customer bonus. I did not max that. Did you get 5?
I got 5.
All right, so I got 14 for my 4. David got 27 for his 6. And you got 20 for your 5.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to our customer bonuses down here. I don't count elders here yet. I just double the points over there, but everything else can go ahead and get counted. I'm going to get 4 points for mine. Let's see. You're going to get a lot of points for him.
Mm-hmm.
So count your money. And if it's more than 25, you got to...
Yeah, it's more than 25.
Okay, so...
I'll get 5 for
you
that.
get 5 for that, and then you'll get 2 for that, right? Or do you have 6 porcelain there?
I have 5.
5, so,
But
so you get 3 points.
right. And what's this one for?
Oh, the types of buildings. You ended up with 4 types of buildings. That's
Right.
4 points. So that's 12 total.
I get 6 from my customer bonuses. I was 1 money and 1 resource short.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't bother putting
That's-
one.
yeah.
And I didn't bother when I got over 25 and it was a real.
End of the game, yeah.
I didn't bother reducing it if I knew it.
Yep. All right. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and I'll add 6 rows because we'll do each individual one of these influence tracks. Starting with this guy up here, where David will earn 12 points, and then
Twice. Or, nope, not twice.
No,
Not twice.
and then me and you will both earn 6 points because we are tied, and we will share the 2nd and 3rd place winnings.
Okay.
Right here, I will get 20 points. You will get 6, and David will get 2. Right here, I will get 9 points to 0 to 0. Right here, David will get 11 points. Nice, David. That's a big one. And then I will get 7 points, and you will get 0. Right here, Red will get 8 points, and then David will get 4. Oh, this is going to be a close game, guys. If it's down to the end, 7 points for David. Oh my gosh, this was so close. Oh my god, are you kidding me? We are in a 3-way tie. I am not joking. We are all at 108. We are all at 108. What is this? What is
Never
this game
before
right now?
seen on Meeple Mastery.
Oh my gosh, winning. Okay, here's where Divine Favor comes into play. Whoever has the most leftover Divine Favor wins the game. Count that stack real quick. If it's more than 30.
But
This stack right here. Is that 15 or more?
No.
oh yeah, no, it was. Oh yeah, because I had
You had
15.
three.
I had here.
But is that
Well,
15 in
yeah.
that stack? Because then if you had 15, you could turn one in for
yeah.
Divine Favor.
That looks like 12-ish to me.
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, he's right. It wasn't 15.
All right. So the winner by complete tie would be 2 for my Divine Favor, 1 for his Divine Favor, 0 for his Divine Favor. Jeez, like I have never seen a game like that. That is crazy.
Yep.
All right.
Especially when you figure out where I started scoring at the end of the game on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean we all kind of went to different paths, right? Like I would say John was ahead on this by miles.
Right.
I went for trying to get a really big double bonus on this
Yeah.
pretty good track right here.
Yeah.
You went for getting your customers fanned out and stuff like that. It's like, oh boy, that's interesting. Let's
That was-
I'm just gonna leave us all at winning. I'll do it. I'll do the. Wow. All right. Well, there we go. That is how River of Gold is played. 108 to 108 to 108. All right. So, what did everybody think? Both viewers and players.
That was fun.
I I really enjoyed this game. It is a very fun little game. It's very light.
And you're right, it's fast.
It's fast.
Yeah.
We don't. There's not a lot of like. There is some good strategy involved, but there's also like your individual turns are not like high pressure or
Oh
anything.
no, they're not.
Um,
And I do like the fact that you roll your dice at the end of your turn, so you can start figuring out what you want to do in your next turn.
yes, that is one of my favorite things about this game is that right there. I think that alone is kind of huge in like just making this game flow really quick. Yeah, I think it's a very elegant game. It's also the board is super pretty.
It is. Yep.
I also I was surprised by the size of the board too when I first got it out. Like this is a really big board.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need much space outside of the board though, thankfully.
Yeah, and like a lot of games like this where you end up having to have.
Yeah. So the board is giant, but you don't have that much. Don't need that much space after. It's kind of nice because there's a lot of games out there that have like very tiny boards and like lots of player areas. Like everybody's interacting on this board in this game.
Yeah.
Anyways, really enjoyed this game. That I don't think I'm on the stream thing. I'm gonna mark this all as a win because I think we really did all win on this one. That's crazy. So
and we all, if we were using the track, we would have all passed go on the track. So like
yes,
that
right.
by itself.
Yeah,
is
108.
excellent.
Everybody ends up right here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fun. All right, whenever I'll end the stream soon here, but whenever we pick up our components, put one of each resource type because everybody starts with one inside your baggie. I don't worry about Koku because there's variable Koku amount depending on what player you are. And meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. So goodbye, everybody.